from the Lakeside Newsroom of the Henrico Citizen, your hometown news source since 2001. This is the Henrico News Minute with publisher Tom Lapis.
The Henrico Middle School student allegedly stabs another during school. In our weekly roundup of high school sports in the county, we've got details about those stories and more in today's Henrico News Minute. It's Wednesday, October 19th, 2022, and it's brought to you today by the law firm of Barnes & Deal.
And now for the news.
A 7th grader at Brooklyn Middle School allegedly stabbed another 7th grader in a locker room shortly before noon yesterday. The suspect faces charges of malicious wounding, felony stabbing, and possession of a knife on school grounds. That juvenile is in custody at the Henrico Juvenile Detention Home. The victim was taken to a local hospital with serious injuries. Police are investigating what may have led up to the stabbing. Anyone with information should call them at 501-5000 or submit tips anonymously through Metro Richmond Crime Stoppers at 780-1000 or p3tips.com. A man was apparently shot last night at about 9 o'clock near Richmond Raceway at Laburnum Avenue and Carolina Avenue. Police say the man approached an off-duty Henrico police officer with obvious signs of injuries consistent with a gunshot wound to the lower extremities. Henrico police began medical assistance. The person was taken to the hospital by Henrico Fire and EMS officials with serious injuries. If you know anything, call police, again, 501-5000 or Metro Richmond Crime Stoppers at 780-1000. The Metro Richmond Spike Alert System issued an alert yesterday indicating an acute spike in opioid overdoses in the Richmond region. That alert system is triggered anytime overdoses in Henrico, Richmond, or Chesterfield exceed the threshold for what is considered a spike in each locality. Each one has its own system for determining what that level is. The first spike alert was issued May 22nd, and the system has issued a handful more since then. It is designed to warn only of opioid-related overdoses, which tend to account for the lion's share of overdoses in most localities. In Henrico, about 75% of all drug overdoses are related to opioids. Visit our website, henricocitizen.com, to find this article. It'll include a link to how you can sign up for the Metro Richmond Spike Alert System or learn more about how to treat someone suffering from an overdose. A traffic alert next week if you are commuting in the near West End. A section of Normandy Drive will be closed for 2 to 3 weeks beginning at 9 a.m. next Monday, October 24th. That's for drainage and other improvements near the Tuckahoe Volunteer Rescue Squad. Normandy will be closed from Horsepen Road to a point just north of 7302 Normandy. It was another busy week for Henrico High School sports, and we've got you covered with our new feature called Game Time Henrico. Every Monday you can look for a roundup from each of the county's high schools. We'll go around the county to spotlight individual athlete accomplishments and keep you updated on how each team is doing. Find that right now at henricocitizen.com by clicking on sports. And Virginia officials are urging state residents not to move firewood from one area of the state to another this fall or winter in order to prevent some invasive insects from spreading to other parts of the state. Insects like the emerald ash borer, the spongy moth, Asian longhorn beetle, and spotted lanternfly often hitchhiked on that wood to destroy crops and infect more trees, sometimes even entire forests, according to the Virginia Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services. VDAC says the best option is to buy firewood where you plan to burn it, get firewood that's at least local to the county where it will be used, and purchase it from a reputable dealer who's in compliance with state and regional firewood regulations. You can find firewood dealers throughout the state by visiting firewoodscout.org. Today's Henrico News Minute has been brought to you by Barnes & Deal. Barnes & Deal has emerged as a highly respected family law firm over the past 3 decades with the resources, skills, and experience necessary to handle high-asset divorces and other complex family law matters across Virginia. To learn more, visit barnesfamilylaw.com, that's B-A-R-N-E-S, or call 796-1000.